If you are a woman in corporate America, your business isn't built in a vacuum. It's built alongside your career, your family, and your life. As you become the CEO of your own business, don't just design offers that sell, but design offers that you can actually deliver without burning yourself out. Welcome to From Corporate to CEO, hosted by the Power Move Collective. I'm your host, Nandy B, and this is your daily podcast that proves that you don't have to resign in order to rise. Here, ambitious women like yourself learn how to leverage your paycheck, your skills, and your corporate career to launch and grow your own business. And in just 10 minutes every day, I'll share power moves that will turn your 9-to-5 into your greatest investor. Make sure, however, that you hit subscribe so that you never miss an episode. With that said, let's get on with today's episode. As we close out the week, I wanted us to close it out with perspective. So this whole week, we've built your first offer, we've positioned it, we've mapped your client journey, but here is the reality that I really want you to hone in today. None of that matters if you cannot sustain it while you are working your full-time job. That is what today is all about. I am not a believer in quitting your job before you actually have a sustainable business. Today, we are going to look at how you can design offers that aligns with your time and your energy. Because the goal isn't just revenue, it's sustainability. If you can't deliver it consistently, it's not a good business model. It's a recipe for burnout. So let's talk about the 3 filters of sustainability that I want you to think about as you're drafting your offers. By now, you should have an offer that looks good on paper, but here is the question that I want you to think about. Can you actually deliver this offer alongside your 9-to-5 without burning you out, without you losing your mind, without your family being mad at you, right? Or without pissing off your husband? That's where these 3 filters come in. And these filters are time fit, energy alignment, and scalability. Let's take them one at a time. Time fit. You really need to ask yourself and be very realistic. Can I deliver this offer alongside my full-time job? If your idea requires 10 hours a week, do you actually have those 10 hours a week? If you don't have those 10 hours a week, it's not sustainable, no matter how exciting that idea looks. I want you to keep in mind your full life. Somebody like Nandy, who really doesn't have any other obligations. I don't have a family. I don't have a husband. I don't even have a boyfriend. What is Nandy doing? She travels for work. She comes home. She sits in her house. She works on her business. Do I have the best life? No, I certainly don't. Right? But that is my reality at this time. And I'm working on the other aspects of my life. Moving in the middle of nowhere in Podunk, rural Oklahoma doesn't help my situation. Okay? It really doesn't help. Especially the having a life part, right? It's harder to do. But if you are a mom who has 2 little kids who are constantly demanding her attention, and then you have a husband, we all know how much attention husbands require. 10 hours may not be enough. Maybe for you, it's just 2 hours. So you really have to think about what is realistic for you. To some people, it's so worth it for them to build that exit plan that they're like, I will find the 10 hours, even if it's between the hours of midnight and 5 o'clock in the morning. I will find it. So really write down how many hours you can realistically dedicate and deliver each week. And if your current offer fits inside of those numbers, then it's a thumbs up. If it doesn't, I'm not saying give up on it. We just need to refine it a little bit more. Number 2, energy alignment. What parts of your offer energizes you? Is it the coaching? Is it the teaching? If you're actually building a physical product, is it actually building the physical product? Is it going out there and selling that physical product? If it's a service, if it's traveling, is it you selling the service? Is it you working behind the scenes on the technology? So double down on those things. If parts of your offers consistently drain you, you need to design around it. And you need to start adding to your budget somebody, a VA, something that can help take the load off of your back. For my YouTube channel, if it wasn't for my amazing editor and graphic designers and the other staffs that I even bring on every once in a while to help me, I wouldn't be able to deliver YouTube videos at all. And while my YouTube channel is currently very small, if I continue to invest in it, I'm very confident that my audience is only going to continue to grow. So if you are looking at a coaching business, which a lot of women end up doing, which I myself am doing as well, if one-on-one coaching drains you, consider doing group coaching. If group coaching is too much and you prefer one-on-one, then focus on one-on-one services. Third filter is scalability. I know, ladies, you know, better have my money. Okay? Why are we doing this? If it's not about that ability to scale up so that we are building, increasing revenue without necessarily increasing our own time. Can your offer grow without doubling your hours? For instance, a digital workshop can be repeated or recorded once and sold many times. This is critical. Whatever you are creating, do you have some means of repeating it without you always being present or you always doing extra work? So a custom one-on-one service maxes you out quickly. Scaling doesn't have to mean that it's something that is huge. It just makes room for you to grow without breaking your calendar. And I think a lot of people, when they think about scaling, they're thinking about large companies that are built, that are going from, I used to have 1,000 square feet. Now I have 10,000 square feet. In our case, what I am talking about, so for example, for my YouTube videos, scalability may not necessarily be there, right? Because in order for me to always be producing YouTube videos, I have to be making the time to sit down and speak to a camera. For a while, I was researching, drafting the script, recording the videos, editing the videos, and uploading online. So what I have done in that 5-step process, I have outsourced the editing and the uploading on YouTube and the writing the description. That really helps me. So in a way, I am semi-scaling by hiring somebody to take on the other part of the tasks. But there are still limitations. With the Power Move Collective, I am building a program, a mastermind. The mastermind will require that I be in front of an audience. A lot of it is helping to coach other women to build their own business, following a lot of the frameworks that I teach in this podcast. I could do that one-on-one, or I can do it in a group setting. And by using the collective and the community perspective, mindset, knowledge, education, skills, and perspective, all of us are benefiting from one another's knowledge. So in a way, it's building the scalability inside of the program. I really want you to think about scalability and really prioritize this, because if not, you are going from having one job to being self-employed, and that is not what I want you to build. I don't want you to build for yourself another business to where its success depends always on you trading time for money. We don't want to do that. So imagine 10 new clients sign up tomorrow. Will your current offer hold? If not, what tweaks will make it scalable? What are things that can you bring on somebody else to help leverage? Can you bring in somebody else to help leverage their time? Can you bring in other experts to help leverage their expertise, right? So scalability is always about looking for levers that you can leverage so that you are not doing everything yourself. Your action step for today is really simple. I want you to take your current offer and run it through these 3 filters. Time fitness. Can you deliver this offer alongside your 9-to-5 job? The energy filter. Does this offer light you up or does it drain you? Really think about parts of the delivery, especially that feels exciting, because that is really where your superpower is going to lie. The scalability filter. Do you have some means of scaling this business so that you're not always doubling your hours or trading your time for money? If the answer to any of this filter is no, that is your signal to tweak, refine, adjust. Remember, your goal here isn't just to launch a business, but it's to launch a sustainable business, one that can create freedom and not burnout. Because a business that drains you won't sustain you. So build for energy and longevity. Thank you so much for joining me today on From Corporate to CEO. If you loved what you heard today, please subscribe to the show and visit us at powermovecollective.com. And if you are ready to start taking action, here are 2 great options. You can download our free Safe Start Blueprint. It's on our website and the link is also in the description below. However, if you, my darling, are ready to take action and say goodbye to corporate America for good, join us in the Business Plan Mastermind that is kicking off on January 12th, 2026.